Wanted to thank you for taking the chance to talk to us today.
Oh, of course. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and also congratulations on making it to week 7 of Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you. Thank
Pretty
you.
impressive.
Yeah. I mean, it was more thanks to my fans. They gave me that chance to grow, and I couldn't thank them more.
You certainly did well with it. So,
Oh, thank you.
when you started, did you think you'd make it this far?
You know, the bar was set so high for me at the beginning, even before I even danced or stepped on the dance floor, and it was really hard to meet those standards. I've never danced before. I mean, I moved before, but never danced, and it was very challenging for me. I mean, you know, I'm a person. I'm a very stiff person. I'm all about, you know, working out in the gym and, you know, hiking and just being outside and playing softball and tennis. You know, it was a little bit different being, you know, soft on the dance floor and pretty, you know. So.
Right. Well, so what are you going to miss the most and the least about being on Dancing with the Stars?
The thing I'm going to miss the most about being on Dancing with the Stars is the experience and the behind the scenes. I mean, I had so much fun behind the scenes with it. I mean, the cast was amazing. I had so much fun with Kirsty. I had so much fun with Ralph. I had so much fun with Romeo, Chelsea. Everybody was so awesome. Of course, Hines. You know, it was just so much fun. The makeup, the hair people. I mean, we were all like family at the end of the day. I mean, we all, you know, there was not one person that was like, ugh. Everybody was so supportive. You know, of course, there were many times where I felt down and they were rubbing my back and making me feel good. You know, they're all really real people. So it was really cool to see that and be a part of it. But the thing I'm going to miss least about it is the pressure, the pressure to be perfect. I'm not a perfect person, and you know, I don't even like to try to be a perfect person. I mean, I embrace the imperfections. You know, that's me. That's Kendra. That's why I have a show, is because I'm not perfect. So it was a little different being on an ABC show and having to try to be perfect. So it was a little different.
Yeah, that seems like that would be very hard.
Yeah.
So how did you balance all the time for Dancing with the Stars with having time for your family and your normal life?
Yeah, you know, I'm not a person that just, you know, hands my baby to a babysitter or a nanny. Hank, my husband, was so supportive of everything that I just went through. I mean, he was the most hands-on father. He took care of him every minute. Of course, you know, I had practice, what, 3 or 4 hours out of the day, so I would come home and do what I had to do. You know, I didn't let the fatigue stop me. You know, you know, the love that I have for my son, the love that I have will overcome my fatigue. So it did, you know, and I was a mom and a dancer all in the same day. So it was it was a lot of work, but I did it, and now I'm back to being a mom, the best thing I could be.
Right. Well, that's great. So now that you actually might have time to celebrate it, do you have any plans for Mother's Day?
We do have plans, yeah. You know, very simple plans. We're very simple people. You know, we're planning on having a barbecue out, you know, in our new home. We have a new home now, so we're planning on having a barbecue and spending time together. You know, it's the start of our, you know, our new chapter after Dancing with the Stars. So it's going to be great.
Great. So back to Dancing with the Stars. Which were your favorite and least favorite dances?
My favorite dances were, of course, the Latin dances. Were, of course, the cha-cha, the samba. You know, all the dances that weren't in close hold. I didn't like to be so close to someone that wasn't my husband. It was kind of awkward. I was like, you know, and I don't like to fake that. I'm just like, I'm too honest of a person to like, to be so close to someone that's not my husband. But it was fun. You know, I tried. I gave it my best. But but yeah, the close hold. I mean, the whole waltz. That's not really my style. So, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch, but I can't pull it off.
I can see that. So what are your plans now? You're done with Dancing with the Stars. You're heading back to your family. what are your plans next?
My plans are, of course, I'm not going to be training every day of the week now. I'm not going to be, going in the dance studio and sweating by twisting and turning. And that burned off all my fat. So now, of course, I'm going to get back, to the gym and, of course, still take my ab cuts like I've been doing. But now it's a whole new routine. I have to kick my body back into a whole different gear. I have to stay the same but find different things. And not, of course, I'm not going to dance anymore, but I have to find other ways to keep my body like this, and my body's in the perfect shape I've ever been in.
Do you have any plans to be back on TV anytime soon, or?
Yeah. I'm actually in process of writing my second book right now, and it's supposed to be coming out during the fourth season of my show. So yeah, it never ends.
I'm sure it does not. So how would you compare Dancing with the Stars to your other reality show experiences?
That's a really good question. I love that question. I love how you just asked that. See, E is my family. Like E is like my element that's like my shell. That's like almost my home. Like I've grown up on E for 8-9 years now, and going to a whole new network, being in more of a family limelight, with more of conservative people watching me. It was a little bit different. It was, because I have that big label on my forehead that I got from a couple years ago, so it was kind of hard to break that. But, I get to embrace that on E, but on ABC it was kind of like I had to hold back a little bit, and I had to be a little bit more careful, not so me.
Right, which is, I'm sure, quite a challenge.
Yeah.
Great. Well, one last question. Do you have any picks for who do you think is going to win Dancing with the Stars?
Obviously it's not because of the dancing. No, I'm just kidding.
It's everything.
No, I grew close to everybody on the show, and I love everybody, but if I had one pick, I would pick Kirsty. She is just an awesome woman, and I think that if she won, it would be such a powerful meaning to women all around the world. It would be so great.
Okay, great.